Welcome back to Drinking with Token. My name's Token, and I'm drinking. What am I drinking now that I'm out of rum? Excellent question. It is Patriot 212 Golden Lager. I like lagers. This one's brewed locally and was cheap when I went to the store, so that's what I got. Had a sample, it's not terrible. Not quite the Yingling I like, but not bad either. Patriot 212, check them out if you're local. Or if you're not local and can find them, hey. So, definitely not having Googled it, I remembered through my gigantic brain that she likes a piano woman. Maybe this will get her out of her funk. Power deltas, flangrides, jammertrines, aged and mixed. Here. This is nice. Nice. Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, do you know what's real? How do you know what's real? I don't think about it and just assume everything I'm doing is pretty much real, because it's pointless to think so otherwise. You get nowhere. I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? I don't, but I just assume it is, and it seems to be working for me. How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? Because if it's not, I'm very cross. How dare this not actually be happening? I put a lot of effort into making this shit happen. What tells you if everything is not actually a fabrication? Meh. What tells you I'm not just a simulation in a computer? Meh. So what? Enjoy it. And these ponderings brought you to the bar. What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts. Solipsistic. Solip what? Solipsism. The theory that self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone, and ipis means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decide to make noise and they decide, hey, let's make this noise mean this? Doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. It's just a semantic situation. Stop making up words, honey. Now there's this counter. How can I be sure this counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, I'm just making sure. She needs, what, another piano woman? I can't make a big piano woman. What's sobering? Hold on. One of these has gotta be sobering. Sobering. So I could give her something sobering, or I could give her a favorite. I'm gonna try sobering. Yeah, you know what? Give her a whole lot of alcohol. All blended. Let's try sobering. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. Let's start with the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me, and out of nowhere my thoughts started piling in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is it all of it real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body and not just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? Are we getting meta again? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination, or even just an AI simulation some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real, it's kind of fun to think about that, but at the end of the day, it's thoroughly pointless. If it is, then you shouldn't think that way, and it doesn't matter, and if it isn't, well, then what are you gonna do? Just enjoy it while you can. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attacks gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch, and that fear got worse. What'd you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point, I cried with the book and realized I was crying over fake things, the story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Yeah, even if it's fake, who cares? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. Thank you! God, Jill and I should have played this game sooner. This would have helped me so much in high school. I'd been like, oh, this is what I want to grow up and be like. Unfortunately, this game wasn't out when I was in high school. I'm not that young. And while I may seem like an elderly curmudgeon, I'm actually not that fresh out of... I'm not that, aged. I'm only 23. Graduated high school in 2013. That was 5 years ago. Let that sink in. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks, okay then. Good thing I didn't make it anything, you know, she would like. I made it sobering. Phew! Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns. It itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Donna's, Oh, I've been here before. Oh, this guy! I remember you. Vaguely. You're the dumb kid who was trying too hard, I think. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Donna Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. Wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Come again? Hey, honey. Big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it? Ah, so it's alright. It's a hot dog. You could have said it's bratwurst there, champ. Sausage? Honey. Seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Stop. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I do. Seriously, Jill. She's the one making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Dick jokes. I'd buy that for $1. Anyways, we all know if we dare to cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. Might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. You? I'm fine. Sunshine cloud, eh? Sunshine cloud. Bronson's. You're driving, champ. No alcohol for you. Bitter, girly, and soft, eh? That's right, he wanted manly drink. He was like, I'll take this. No, get me a beer. Pile driver, that's what men drink. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. Robot or girl? What way, Lillim? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Hey? Your package let me see Honey here laugh like an idiot. It's easier than you think. So yeah, just order a bad touch. That made me happy, and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Got it. For whatever reason, I want to read that as entertained. Ahem. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you! She seemed like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Speaking of which, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have been to the Motor District? It's Detroit. I spend all of my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they said about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal. The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Bitter irony. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? Wonder if these dialogue options would happen if I didn't read the articles. I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody faced them directly. I see. Time for a beer. Oof. Not as good as Yingling. Not bad. Not bad. Not as good as Yingling. If it's cheaper than Yingling, I'll probably get it, but if they're the same price, I'll go with Yingling every time. They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one to get beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. Touché. So our gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing. Menacingly! Not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have Piano Man. Yeah, alright. Name. Piano Man. He's a man's man. That's a hell of a drink. It's got everything in it. I guess the Piano Woman does as well, though. When it was originally... What was it? It was called Pretty Woman. Right, yeah. But people said there should also be a Piano Woman, so... This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianists Union or its associates. The BPU? Whatever. On the rocks and next. Piano Man. Here. Yes, nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There is a belief that some Lilum out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilum. Thus, they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On the way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw that kid Lilum here. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilum idol singers nowadays whose voices pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very noses, replacing us little by little. What are you gonna do, though? At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilum behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilum because they seem... How do I put it? They don't care about the risk and danger as much as we do. They risk with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. If you say so. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Come again. What's your take on Replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. Well, my answer's not really. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I had lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that I might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid, but I'm but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them, so I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nevu-like crabs invade. I have an agreement with myself. If I ever meet a duplicate, a clone, something like that, neither of us are the original. Don't bother with the whole, ooh, I'm gonna replace you and become the original. We're both clones, we're both duplicates, neither one of us is the original. There's some third Adam out there doing his own thing, it's whatever. Reminisce about the good old days and then bid farewell. Works with time travel. I have my own code for time travel. There's a secret word I have to say to myself to know I'm from the future, or I guess past doesn't work because if I'm before I thought this up, but me from the future knows about this secret code word I have. Parallel dimension, there's not much I can do because they might have adapted differently and come up with different rules, but really, what are you going to do at that point? I have rules for clones and time travel, so there's that. I mean, when the Replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah! My curated wiener. A gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? Ah! Ha 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 ha! That's a new one. Right, perfect. 6,000. I'm making 22 hundo. Possibly a day. 800 in tips. Today's payment. Drinks total. Yeah, I get 30%. 10k. I'm gonna need... I have 29, 30... Shit! It's due by the 30th. So I have today and tomorrow, really. Fuck. If I'm making 2,200, I'll just make it. Cutting it close, though. I should serve the expensive drinks. Wonders if Mankai Nekos actually bring luck. Buy one to prevent from getting too distracted. I can't, unless they're like $8. Mankai Neko, you've been chuckling since yesterday. Pfft, wiener. Mankai Neko, huh? No way. Nope. That would put me below 600. Or 6,000. Alright, what's new? Oh, no Kiramika blog. Certainly none of the Nano Camo app. These all... Women marries anime pillow. I'm intrigued. The final remaster leads to video game charts. Yick, the final remaster. Yick? Really? The newest remaster of 2016's Yick, a postmodern RPG. Is that a thing? Opens the charts this week at 3.5 million copies on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku. No comment. Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. Full chart includes lifetime sales. Yick, the final remaster, 3.5 million new. Hatsune Miku Project Remaster, 1.5 million. Sting's Face Remastered, 950,000. Water Pro Wrestling G, 500 to 950,000. Dang it, Rune Paul! 400,000 to 1.2 million. That's a lot of discrepancy. Let me look up Yick real quick. Yick, the final okay. Whoops. Yick. Oh shit, that's a thing. Postmodern RPG. Made by the same guys, I wonder? YickRPG.com. It's very similar artwork. Turn-based Japanese-style RPG set in the 1990s about 8 strangers and a mysterious woman who vanishes in an elevator and the supernatural. I might have found a game to... Whoa, shit. Shit looks intense. I might have found a game to have play after this. Probably a nod at themselves. Anyways. This is the third final this year. Heh. Definitely a joke. A&E. Woman marries body pillow. Want to marry me? Can't marry your own son. Right. Cat's child. Woman marries anime body pillow. Nobody's actually surprised. Well, that's true. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that somebody marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pill had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pill. Get with the times, Grandma! Wow. Honestly, that feels annoyingly relevant. First Space Colony event. Alice Rabbit is in space, too? Amazing.
First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. First space colony Shin Outer Paradise is currently in the talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat.
The motherland being space?
Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Please don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population.
Anyways, the bar hey, I work there. So I'm full of myself? You are. Who wrote this? Isn't any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is neat, just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? Are they all she's? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think... Oh, right. Someone streamed, didn't they? But I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems to be a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So, is that no? Kinda. I mean, if you're going there just to chat... I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. I think I'm going next weekend then. Sounds good enough for me. Am I the only bartender? That's a lot of work. Anyways, that'll be it for me. When we come back, more beer, and hopefully I won't get evicted from my apartment. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Token. I talk to you later. Negotiate. See you around, Ass Clowns.